Australian accent's one of those accents that's funny every single time. You can't be a goth from Australia. You sound funny. That guy can't go around like, all day I think about death. It's like, shut up, dude. I'm actually very dark and twisted. No, you're not. You could be in the middle of a fucking tragedy. If you heard an Australian accent, you'd still be like, you know? Like if there was like an Australian guy in the office on 9/11, was like, oh, fuck, look out! Like, oh no, there's another one, get down! Oh, fuck, it's hot up here, gonna have to jump out. No!
Hey, welcome to Mark Goes to the Movies. I'm your host, Mark, and this is a lovely, almost fall Tuesday in April. That's my favorite thing about April. It basically feels like it's a pre-fall, right? We just got done with our walk. We've been doing, me and Max have been doing walks every day, except for yesterday because of tornadoes. We got about 7,000 steps. So what we do is we walk around town, and it's, I don't even know how far. I guess it's 7,000 steps because I forgot my watch. So and then we had to turn around and go back and get it. So 7,000 steps. A little tired now. Jeez. Oh my god. My favorite thing about South Roxana is that it is such a small town. It reminds me of where I went to high school at in Chaffee, Missouri. But another one of my favorite things is that you just walk and no one bothers you. It's you see a lot of stuff. There's a nice cemetery. You walk clear across town because the cemetery we walk to and go around is Wanda, and not a shitty QPSI inspector. No, Wanda's a town, and I guess they have their own cemetery, and it's technically in South Roxana, or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, so you walk around the cemetery. It's pretty old. Maybe we'll do an episode there where we get there and I'm not out of breath, and you look at some of the tombstones. Could be a nice episode. But no, you just got done with the walk, doing at the end of the day. I like when my Fitbit does the 10,000 steps. Like you made 10,000 steps. It's a good job. It's almost like 1,000 downloads. Speaking of downloads, I'm looking at my RSS feed. That is the distributor. They calculate everything. All my stats. I'm trying to pull it up now. This would help if I had a script to go by, but then I don't like the scripted episodes. So we're at 1,113 episodes. Sorry, downloads. We're 668 are the last 30 days. So yeah, we're growing quite a bit. We're at 169% increase in downloads. So we're killing it right now. The thing that I think most people don't realize is that you can have a podcast, but like when you're a nobody, like you're just a regular person in a small town in Illinois, who the fuck is even going to listen to you? Probably not many. Probably not your friends. Because Goose is still not checked off of there. Producer Scott's the only one that I know can verify that he listens. I set up Goose with how to listen to it. I don't think he's listened to it. And this son of a bitch is in more episodes. His voice is in some of these episodes. He did the Dirty Diana song. I don't know if I mentioned that. If you heard the Michael Jackson episode and you heard that singing at the beginning of it for Dirty T-Bone, parody of Dirty Diana. No, he's no Weird Al Yankovic. But Goose, not even, I don't think he's even listening to this. So he needs to get set up on Spotify or whatever. There's so many. The Pandora's free. All that shit's free. So we're at episode 88. That's the other great thing is I have a library of episodes. Some good, some technical difficulties, but you have a library of episodes that you can dive into. And so one person says I want to listen to every episode of Mark Goes to the Movie. Well, that's 88 downloads right there. However, the thing that I'm just amazed by. I saw this yesterday. Singapore, we have 5 downloads in Singapore. That's nuts. Like, what are they even listening to me for? Like, although, look, no complaining. I love Singapore. Is that China? Or is it a country? Singapore is a country. I'm gonna have to fuck. Look, I'm making myself show off that Missouri education, huh? All right. Let's see. If you're still listening in Singapore, I'm sorry. I apologize. I graduated from Missouri College, Missouri School, Southeast. Oh, it's a country in Southeast Asia. I always thought I'm getting it mixed up with Bangkok and the Bangkok joke. All right, well that's pretty cool. Thank you, Singapore. The last 180 days is what really gets me. So 266 in St. Louis, 143 in Chicago, 113 in Roxana, 109 in Florissant, 64 in Granite City, 20 in Indianapolis, 17 in Edwardsville, 14 in Denver, Ashburn. I don't know where that is, but thank you, Ashburn. You got 13. East Alden's got 8. Singapore's got 5. Germany's got 5. Miami's got 5. Cincinnati's got 5. Baghdad, Iraq has us 4. You guys aren't gonna let Baghdad, Iraq beat you in the download stats, are you? Are you? Mount Vernon? No. Godfrey has 3. Whatever has 3. Baton Rouge has 3. Oakland has 3. Oh man, Addis Ababa has 2. Look, oh, we had Australia. That was the other news. So Australia had 2 this week. And the thing is, you're gonna say, well, someone's trying to hack your data, Mark. That's why you got these downloads. There's no data to hack on any of this stuff. They're just a distributor. You can't hack data by trying to listen to it. Listening to whatever is the thing is that I've always found interesting is that some of these reality TV stars, they're just regular people, right? Some of these people have like their was it the Amish? Like they have popular shows. Some people fucking Honey Boo Boo. You guys remember that? Honey Boo Honey Boo Boo was just a bunch of fat people. They got their own reality TV show. And it was very popular for a little while. So yeah, everyone start your own podcast and we'll all support each other. I already have 88 episodes, so get started. And yeah, there's this just normal things. Uh I don't know, just this it's a lot of thinking going on about the we went to the Welcome to Cemetery and the storms yesterday. And what was it, tornado? Yeah, we had tornadoes. None around here, but you know, it's typical Illinois Midwest weather. We grew up in Southeast Missouri for a large chunk of I guess my childhood was in Southeast Missouri. And that Wolf Lake, McClure, Thebes, Chaffee, that area. We moved from Cahokia when I was like 10, I think. But they had the timelines are all skewed. But it's been a large chunk of my childhood in Southeast Missouri. So we saw a ton of tornadoes. They don't bother me. Like fucking, what are you gonna do, right? You're gonna fight a tornado? No. If it gets you, it gets you. If it gets you, it's your turn, dude. It's your time to go. Well, none of us are making these decisions. If I die in a tornado, though, that'd be awesome. Like I don't want to die, but like if I have to go, tornado, 100%. Right? You're gonna save money on a funeral, or I'm gonna scare the hell out of somebody a decade later when they find my skeleton in their yard or in the woods, just stuck in a tree. Like I'm going in a tornado. That's how I want to go. If I have cancer, I'm gonna find out tornadoes. I'm gonna chase them. I'm gonna throw my body in a tornado when it's time for me to go. Because you can't fight it, right? Yeah, not run from a tornado. They're too fast. I saw Twister. Although, if you do find my body and you're like, we gotta cremate him, I want my body put in a Twister popcorn bucket. You know, I like all these popcorn buckets now. I'm sure they're gonna do a Twisters 3 at some point because the second one did really good. But the popcorn bucket, I want a tornado there and just put my ashes in the tornado. I like died. how you wanted to go. Like, what am I gonna do? Die in my sleep? That's fucking weird. Like, I don't know how that even works, dude. Just gonna stream and never wake up. Who knows what the afterlife holds? Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's don't want to get hit by a car. That'd be painful. Don't want to be shot. Sorry, there's birds living in the ceiling now. I discovered that. I saw them go in there. Fucking bird. Oh, my roof's leaking too, so I got a wet spot. Although technically, I'm glad I don't own the house. Despite it sinking into the ground, it also has a roof. Yeah, this fucking bird just come in there. God damn. I'm gonna have to seal that off, I guess. But yeah, he's living in the roof. I don't, I don't know what he's like. Shit, dude, it is pretty nice up there. I'll say that. It's got a nice cross breeze because you got the little openings in there for the ventilation, I guess. And yeah, it's I was like, hey, it's not too hot in here. But also it was pretty windy. But yeah, we'll have to cover that up. Nice that a bird chose to move in with me. He's not paying rent though, so he don't get to live here. What else? Oh yeah, so I was thinking my birthday was last week. I was thinking about this as my morbid uh thoughts on death. I'm like 10 years younger than when my mom died. So if I go the same time my mom died, I have 10 years left. That's kind of weird to think about because like damn dude, like 10 years, the Bears got 10 more chances to win a Super Bowl. That's all I have left to do. That's it. I'm just living life the best I can at this point. My whole goal in life was to see Guns N' Roses. This is my fourth time seeing them, I think. Was it Indianapolis, St. Louis, Nashville? Yeah, this is four. They canceled last time they were in St. Louis, and they came back, which is crazy because they're such a huge band. They don't have to come back to St. Louis, but they were nice enough to come back to St. Louis and make up that concert that they canceled. Because I guarantee you, they're probably never coming back again with the way the Point and the KC 95 people, the way those guys treated them. I sure the fuck wouldn't. Go to a nicer place. The Bears are getting a new stadium in Arlington Heights, most likely. Go play there. I'll gladly go see them in Arlington Heights. Seems like a nice town. Much, and then I'm not gonna get into sports. That's a different show. And hopefully launching sometime soon. You gotta find the time. It's amazing when you're by yourself, you don't have enough time to do anything. I still have some organizing to do of the podcast room. I'm realizing that now when I went to go charge my headphones and stuff. It's honestly it's like an hour. My walks are like an hour long, and I just get to listen to whatever music I want to listen to, and that's what I enjoy most about it. It's good exercise, good for Max. Max is losing weight. He looks a little thinner. It's funny. There's a little puppy dog, a little pup. I don't think he's a puppy. You saw him last year. He's getting older, but he's a smaller beagle, and I guess he can smell Max coming at this point because he's been doing walks every day. He knows the smell, and Max is close enough to the fence because he guns it right towards that fence, and I'm caught off guard sometimes, and he has Max's smell because beagles smell. That's like their favorite thing in the world is the smell. And damn, this dude, he's like maybe not even half the size of Max. Max is a pretty big dog for a beagle, anyways. He's just fat, but yeah, this one's super skinny. And these other people they have two bulldogs, and they're bigger dogs. And these things, like the beagle is like he goes nuts over another beagle. He's like, "Hey man, I'm stuck here with these bulldogs. Would love to be hanging out with you, Mister Beagle." And he gets so he runs up and down the fence, and then the bulldogs do the same thing. And these bulldogs trample this poor dog, like run him over, and it gets smashed. I'm like, damn, dude. But beagles are loud and annoying. I will say that. They bark at everything. I was lucky enough. My beagle doesn't have that high pitched voice. Max is he doesn't bark too much, but he does have anxiety right now. He knows I'm talking about him, and he's like, "Hey man, you're not giving me attention. I heard my name. I know my name is Max. All right, let me something with my foot needs in there. I don't think he likes being confined in a tiny space either. One that's sinking into the ground. I can see the couch now. It's like, God damn, dude. What I think happened, and I was talking about this with my co-supervisor Joe, is the back wall of the back of the house where the other two bedrooms are, and there's like a little hallway goes outside. This is an addition, right? Because the back wall is solid, like house. It's concrete. I don't know. I think it's concrete because I couldn't. I wanted to put a shelf on that wall. Couldn't do it because it was just too much, right? So I don't know if the footers on the back end of this house is done right because there's a noticeable dip. But luckily, Frankenstein needs that extra couple inches because he's kind of tall and he sits there in this room. And I can't wait to watch some movies this weekend. I'm gonna watch something. I know I'm going to watch a movie called Hokum. It's like an Irish horror movie, and Shutter. So Tales from the Crypt starts streaming this Friday, May 1st. They're doing a season a week. So this week will be season one. Next week they'll release season two, and so forth, until they're done for the whole 7 weeks. But another great thing is In Search of Darkness. They did three documentaries for the '80s. It's a pretty in-depth documentary on horror movies from the '80s. It's a lot of them. It's God, they're like 400 minutes piece. I helped produce the third one. That was how you got the actual physical releases of the movies. You had to produce it, and you had to give them a shit ton. Like it was like $120, and I had to wait like 2 years to actually get the movie itself. So my name's in that in Search of Darkness 3, and so they did one for the '90s now. I after waiting 2 years to get my physical copies so you can see the movie itself, wasn't going to do the '90s one because it is a lot of money, and they do offer it for sale. With names out of credits, obviously, and and yeah, so those are finally getting released to Shutter. The 95 to 99 is on there now. It's 383 minutes. And then 90 to 95 will be on there May 15th. So finally get to watch I'm gonna watch the 95 to 99, which is crazy. They only had enough stuff for two documentaries in the '90s. But then horror was kind of dead in the '90s for it was just sequels that were not wanted and just not some great stuff. But it wasn't until Scream came along and really kicked off the whole slasher genre again. So my recommendation is watch this the show's called the Movie Project, the '80s Project. Sorry, the '80s Project is his YouTube handle, I think, and he's watching every horror movie from the '80s, and he's at 85. I've been watching him for quite a while now, but this is where are we at now? See, this is gonna be just a yapper episode where I just yap along, whatever. 18 minutes, we'll go a little bit long. I'm gonna do a themed episode. The next one. Max is he's anxious to get out here to do something. Who knows? I will say the great thing about this room that I really enjoy is the natural light that comes in here. This room has the most windows per square footage of a room, I guess. That's the way to put it. This one has four windows. It's nice and cool. The sun's coming in here now. It's a pretty relaxing environment. I think the audio acoustics is better. It was a bad echo and I put all the stuff on the walls. But yeah, not really themed very well either. There is I don't know, I got my Emilio Estevez autograph, the Adams Family poster, the this really cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's from part two, but as a nice canvas picture, right? It's not a poster, it's a canvas picture. And it looks pretty nice. Really enjoyed that one. My Simpsons arcade, my pinball machine. I found a giant, big ass Garfield. I love Garfield. He's one of my favorite characters of anything. Let's see, we got my Halloween poster on the wall and Frank in the corner. And I took up the whole room. Pepsi, my Pepsi cooler is in here too. Not plugged in, of course, because we're trying to save electricity, Mark. Trying to break my goal. Last month I had 570 kilowatts, which is the lowest I've ever gotten out of any of my months. April's bill should be around 500. I think with just me living in the house, we could easily get 300. I think that's what we can max out at. I don't know if we'll get lower than that, but bill should be substantially lower. Hopefully, anyways. The funny thing is, someone was showing me their Missouri Ameren bill, and almost, they use about half of what electricity I use, but their bill is only like $44. Like, it's just all the taxes that Illinois bring along. It's honestly it's sickening. With these politicians do for our state. Love our state, hate the politicians. Right, all the taxes they bring along, it's insane. But oh man, that's just crazy. Yeah, so do the Yapper episode, and let's see what do you guys think the most downloaded episode is? Maybe that's the next award I should give. I do. I don't know if anyone listens to this that comment or anything, which is kind of funny. But no, so I made an award for my 1,000 downloads, and people thought it was real, I guess. And I felt bad because people are like, "Oh, you did it, Mark! Congratulations!" And I'm like, just got to thank Wesley Kuntz, president of broadcasting. They uh they definitely sent me that as a real thing. But it looks great, man. I made two awards: certificate of achievement for Marcos the movies, 1,000 downloads, and then I'm a little premature in this one, but the 100 episodes, I'm going to get 100 episodes by this weekend, hopefully. That's my thing. It's a little early. We're a little early. Maybe if I get it in April, it still wouldn't matter. But I thought we were for sure on the way for 100 episodes, and then we had the opportunity to redo make a podcast room just for podcasting, right? Uh, Bringing in this old sleeper couch back into the living room. It's now a traditional living room now. I think only my children and this girl that came over are the only ones to see the old movie room and the way it was. Now the movie room is technically it's still a movie room. It has all the movies in it, and my CRTV's in there, my VCR and DVD recorders in there too. So I mean, you can technically watch movies in there, but you're sitting on the floor. And then yeah, bringing in that old skipper couch has to weigh like 400 pounds because it's huge metal brackets inside of it that holds a bed. And by myself, I'm shocked this thing is held up the way it has. It, I don't know, maybe it's just the old craftsmanship they don't have anymore. But yeah, this couch has to be from like the 70s, so it's 50 years old. And yeah, I just walked it into the house. It definitely needs a cover because it's been walked twice. It's a very heavy couch. Well, many times when I lived in Bethalto, we had the from the from the apartment to the U-Haul, and that was quite a trip. So damn, this couch is indestructible. I think good for it. I almost don't want. Like I look at other couches. I just don't know if I can afford it right now because Halloween's coming up. I know you're thinking, well, God, Mark, it's April. Well, the Halloween stuff will start coming out in June, which means it's almost set. It's pretty much May at this point. Means you got 1 month, 1 to 2 months before it starts coming out. You got to get ready for it because these people, they will snatch it up. You guys, and a lot of my stuff, a lot of the cool stuff I get is from Home Goods and Michaels. So it's like all these suburban white women just come in there and they go at you, man. They're looking for Halloween stuff too. And they're spending their husband's money. And their husband's got more money than I got. So, but that seems like a good place to end it. We'll get in there and see. That bugs me. Or it says microphone connected when I go in there and looking up stuff. But yeah, we'll go end this episode. My new catchphrase: Go watch a movie, nerds.